Good morning and welcome back for another vlog with myself, Darren, and today is a very, very early start indeed. Technically it's the middle of the night because it's just gone 2 o'clock in the morning. First things first, let's get XYF moved out of the way. I don't think there was much parking space in the yard last night, so whoever's finished has left their unit in front of my trailer, not connected. Let's just double check actually. Yeah, it's just gone under with a pin. On a good note, at least it's nice and warm. Which is really odd really, because it's the end of November and it's about 12 degrees. Now our trailer is free. Let's go over the vehicle, do some quick vehicle checks. I know it's all okay because I've been driving it all the time, but still go around, double check in the tyres, make sure the tread's not worn down, got a nail in the yard, anything could happen or even blown a bulb. So we'll pull it out, do the checks, and then get underneath. Trailer number 40 over there. And now we've reversed underneath our trailer we're going to be using today, using the anagram black. We've got the kingpin, we've got the clip, and we're spawning it in reverse, by the way. Airlines, legs, and finally, brake. All the side markers are on the way they should be. As the unit flicks through, doing its light test. And now that's all done, let's hit the road. Before I do forget, let's give the window a quick wipe down. Gotta make sure you have some nice clean windows before hitting the road. And before we do forget, let's top up with that screen wash. For our drive this morning, we're looking at 4.5 hours driving time, 221 miles to get there. And the journey we're going down is the M6, onto the M5, cutting across the M42, onto the M40, following it down to the A34, onto the 303, and there we are. That should pretty much cover all the roads that we're going on. Most definitely one of the best things about starting so early is the road conditions. Nice and clear, traffic-free roads, 56 miles per hour, cruise control. Hopefully pretty much all the way. I need to try and get some fuel over at Knutsford Services. It should be clear technically at this time of the day. And by the time we get to Wolverhampton Junction, we will be at the traffic as well. ETA for that area, Wolverhampton, I think I'm going to be getting there about 5:10, give or take. It's about an hour and a half or so, isn't it, to get to Birmingham in the truck. So I'm going to say between, about 5 o'clock actually. With any luck, there's no road closures on the way down. That's one of the downsides about working night shift or starting really early. You might get caught up in a couple of roadworks. With any luck, that's not the case for us today. Well, I do like to jinx myself, don't I? You might just be able to see in the darkness anyway. There's no street lights around here, but lanes 3 and 4 are closed due to roadworks. And hopefully it's only the lanes what are going to be closed and not the junctions. So if I've got to come off at, say, for an example, come off at junction 15 and get back on at junction 14, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the backside. So with any luck, it's just a couple of lanes what have been closed. Actually, yeah, I think that was it. It's like someone came along, put some cones down and then disappeared. Can't see anybody. Any vehicle breakdown or maintenance. Perfect. 2 free pumps. Straight in and out within 5 minutes. that's fuel taken care of. About 260 litres fueled up. And just in case you're wondering, it's around 460 litres we can hold in one of our tanks with this model. Junction 18 on the southbound the M6 closed. Lanes 1 and 2 are closed as well. Luckily it won't affect us too much. Down to 50 miles per hour currently. Do apologise if you can't see anything at all. There's no street lights or anything. Not really too sure what's going on here, but definitely should not be in that third lane truck. There's only 3 lanes at this part of the motorway as well, not 4. We have some more roadworks. I think this is number 3. Junction 14. The first 3 lanes are closed as well, so everybody needs to try and move over to lane 4. If it's down to 1 lane who's still travelling at 50 miles per hour, it's still not too bad. Still okay travelling down. It's when the whole motorway gets closed for a junction, you got to come off and then get back on. It's always a headache. So you always get stuck in these tiny little lanes with traffic lights, big queues, etc. Build up pretty quickly. And time currently is 20 past 4. I've just seen onometric signs pop up as we're continuing down the M6, not going down the toll road this morning. Not really much point, is there, where there's no traffic? Oh, it's absolutely beautiful travelling down here with no cars. Well, not as many cars on the road, shall I say. Onometric sign, I've just seen M5 junction 8 to 9, I think it was, or 9 to 8 closed. So hopefully that's a little bit further down and not where we're going. Because I don't want to go down the M42 to the M40 going down the M6, so continuing down the M6 dropping down the M42, because I think around that area there's going to be loads of road closures because they're doing all the HS2 at the moment. So I want to try and avoid that section. And originally I was going to try and jump down the M5 onto the M42 and then the M40 that way. And the reason why I'm going around down the A34 instead of going through straight down the M5, past Gloucester, past Swindon, past the little village of Marlborough, etc., is because there's road closures at the moment in Marlborough, where that little village town is. So I'm avoiding that area at the moment. Kev went down there the other day, got stuck in loads of traffic, loads of diversions, and it cost him about 40-50 minutes. So he rang me up last night, giving me a bit of a heads up, it's closed for this week. So let's go down the A34 instead. So cheers Kev, I appreciate that mate. This is the normal part of the motorway. If you come down here after 5 o'clock, about 5:30, it's pretty much gridlocked down here. And this is normally where we get stuck for about a half hour, 40 minutes from here to get onto the M5 itself. Time is currently 4:45, so everybody's still in bed. Move over, let everybody on. On the matrix signs, it is saying junctions 9 to 11 that are closed, and we're just going past junction 1 now, so hopefully by the time we actually reach junction 9, if we do need to go that way, the road should in theory be reopened by 5 o'clock. It's currently 10 to 5, so we might not actually get affected by that road closure, in theory, or wishful thinking. Either one of the two, we should be okay. The time has just hit 5 AM. We've got ourselves past Birmingham. No issues whatsoever today so far, touch wood on that. We've still got 136 miles left to go though. ETA is still saying around quarter to 8. But we need to take a break as well, 45 minutes. So realistically, we've got to be getting there for about 8:30. And if the roads stay the way they are, we might be there a little bit earlier. It is booked in for 8 o'clock, but they can accept it a little bit later as well. Got a little bit of leeway for this delivery, as it's one of our regular clients. Get in, drop the trailer, pick up another trailer, and make our way back up. Still staying on the matrix signs, M5, no wait, it's like the M50. Oh, the M50 closed, junction 2 to 4. So there's a lot of roadworks ongoing still at night. That is one of the things that does kind of put me off working a night shift. I think starting at 2:30 in the morning is early enough. It's technically a night shift though, isn't it? Let's be honest. And there we have it. This is our junction that we're departing the M5 for, the M42, junction 4A. Still coming up with warnings for the M50 to be closed. That one doesn't affect us, which is good. I absolutely love driving on the road when it's like this, the road conditions. Just 1 or 2 cars, it's fantastic. It makes a really good change. Unfortunately, on the way back, you'll see a little bit later on, it's not going to be the same as that. It's going to be slightly different, that's for sure. Departing the M40 southbound junction 9 for 6:30. And we're going to be jumping onto the A34. And then we're following the A34 all the way down now, straight until pretty much the 303. 74 miles still to go, and it's still dark as it's currently 6:30. Was expecting a nice sunrise on the way down, but it's just been pitch black all the way. A little bit later on, and we're about to join the 303 heading westbound towards Andover. Now I do know I keep saying we're going down to Salisbury, etc., but technically it is Amesbury, because because it is just above Salisbury. That skip looks pretty full, to say the least. And I think more people will probably know where Salisbury is if I say that instead of... You let me through, yeah? Thank you very much. Instead of saying Amesbury. Only got 20 miles left to go. We've got 38 minutes on driving time though, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. 25 minutes before we're at the client. So I've got about 11 or 12 minutes more driving time than what I normally would have. Having no traffic coming down this morning has done us fantastic, hasn't it? It's been really nice drive down, not a single bit of traffic. But I wouldn't fancy starting at 2 o'clock in the morning every shift to come down here. And getting back is, well, it's going to be a little bit different, isn't it? To be honest. We're going to go back the same way we came. So, coming back down the 303 onto the 34, up to the M40, etc. And that is just in case there's any issues around Marlborough area. We don't get stuck in any road diversions. And to be fair, even though this way is about 20 miles longer, it's only about 10 minutes difference in time. But also, it's probably better for fuel economy. Because it's just nice, long, straight roads instead of stop-starts and slowing down to 30, to 40, to back to 30, going through the little villages. A little bit later on, and it's just hit 8 o'clock. We're finally here. Total of 5 hours later. That's including getting fuel. I've had a 15-minute break on the way down. I just need to take a 30-minute break, so that will clear the rest of the driving time, which we currently have 15 minutes left. Not too bad going. So I should be able to go in the yard, put this trailer into the bay where it needs to go, hook up to the other one, and then take a break for 30 minutes. And that will clear the driving time and the working time directive, because it's a total of 45 minutes break, and then hit the road straight back up north. Hopefully have a nice early finish and have a nice long weekend technically, because we have a early finish today. Really well to get down. Since I made a delivery, a collection from Bowie, I see the trucks everywhere now. Quite literally. There's another one. And in we go. We've been given base 79 to go on. Back doors are nice and secure. Along with all the straps removed as well. take it nice and easy, gently guiding it onto the bay. There we have it. Job's a good one. Well, that's break taken care of, and for the route on the way back, we're going straight back up the way we came, 303 onto the 34, up to the M40, across the M42 to the M5, up the M6. That pretty much covers every single route off the top of my head. And it's 221 miles to get back, and we're looking at about 4.5 hours drive if we don't need another break. With this time of the day and getting past Birmingham around midday, we'll go be needing an extra break, I think, due to heavy traffic around that region. And because we've seen this run done 150 times over, I'm going to do a nice little time lapse, so I do hope you do enjoy the zoomy time. Bit later on in the day, and it's just hit 12 o'clock. We're coming up to nearly 10 hours being in work. I've still got a fair bit to go before we're back to the yard, roughly an hour and 40 minutes give or take, and I've got about an hour and 40 left on Sacco, so 1 hour and 52 minutes. I can extend it for another 1 more hour by taking another 45-minute break, but I'd rather try and get home if we can, but it just depends on this traffic. If it looks too tight, then I've got to pull over, have a break, but if it's clear after here, then we might be all right. Now, understandably, it's a Friday, and it always gets heavy traffic around here, regardless whatever the time of the day it is and whatever day of the week it is, but on a Friday at 12 o'clock, didn't think it would be this bad. It's pretty much been stop-start for the last couple of miles. As we're trying to get on to the M6 itself. What's weird as well, I've just been speaking to Leanne, and as you can see, the sky here is really nice, the weather. But where Leanne is at the moment, it's torrential rain, thunderstorms and everything. So let's see what the weather's like by the time we get back to the yard. Hopefully nice and dry. Video's not going to be as long as usual today. Obviously time-lapsed a lot of it on the way back up. But also on the way down, I couldn't really film too much because it was just too dark really. So I'll just try and get sections of the video where I could, where it wasn't too bad. And I'm sure you don't really want to sit me sat in traffic for the next hour and a half either. Let's try and edit some of this out later on. If you've got any questions about the vlog or HGV driving in general, let me know down below in comments. I'll try my best to answer as much as I can. In total, it's 77 miles before we're back to the yard. Looking at 1 hour and 40 minutes. It's getting a little bit tight for the driving time. I was pretty surprised this morning we got down without a brake. It looks like someone has had a crash, got a bit of debris in the middle of the road. But what have they crashed into? Well, it looks like an expensive job. Oh, the front end is all smashed up. So I'm not too sure what they've actually hit. Maybe a back of a trailer, back of a truck or something. Quite possibly had the accident, not paying attention while stuck in this traffic. It's normally the case, isn't it? People start getting a little bit distracted whilst sat in traffic. Shout out to the van driver for the tyre services. Appreciate the little beat there, mate. Have a good one. I was just there scratching my beard in a world of my own. Heard a little beep. I looked to the side, someone's sticking a thumb up. Have a great day, mate. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, buddy. And here comes the rain. Heavy winds as well, battering the trailer. It literally came out of nowhere. Oh my word. Oh my word. Slow down. Wow. Wow. Where is this just came from? Doing 35 miles per hour at the moment, and I feel like I'm going a little bit too quick. That is absolutely ridiculous where that just came from. Nice blue skies, and then all of a sudden, bang, there's been an accident, hasn't there? It's got to have been an accident. Unfortunately, when you get weather like this, you still get idiots driving a little bit too quick. My word, I couldn't see anything then. Even with the window wipers on full, I couldn't see a single thing. Oh, look at all the wind as well. Absolutely crazy the way that just came out of nowhere. I'll make sure you're staying safe this weekend, folks. Just be careful on the roads that lead up to winter. I reckon it's going to be a bad winter this year. I think snow's going to be coming down pretty heavy in a couple of weeks' time. Okay, matrix signs, 50 miles per hour, report of obstruction. Now, is that stranded vehicle or maybe an RTA? Feel the trailer getting battered by the wind as well. It's wanting to push me into the next lane. Oh, that's a nice Scania. Alright, down to 40. And just by the Stoke junction, I think junction 15, it's coming to a standstill. Got hazard lights on as well, try and warn somebody with cars behind. I hope it gets better over the weekend. Weirdly, we're back to having blue skies off in the distance. It stops raining. A lot of spray from surface water. Well, at least the rain itself has actually stopped. And we're going back into the blue skies. Oh, got a stranded vehicle. Go on, buddy. Jump across. Red X on lane 1. And I think this is me needing a break now. I've got 40 minutes left on driving time. 24 miles left to go. And about 30 minutes if there's no traffic to get back to the yard. So it is looking like we might need a break. But at least we're getting back to the yard. That's a good thing. Go on, jump in. At least it's not an accident. Nobody's hurt. Keep up the good work, folks. Got a couple of people jumping into the lane 1 a little bit prematurely. Still got the red X up. So you will get flashed and fined if you stay in that lane, even though you have gone past the obstruction. There we go, back to national speed limit now on lane 1. Didn't slow me down as much as what I thought it might have, so I might still be alright getting back. We've got some beautiful blue skies. Now looking at the sky and the weather, you wouldn't think we had that rain 5 minutes ago, would you? It was absolutely hammering it down. You couldn't actually see 10 yards in front of you. I've got 12 miles until I'm back at the yard. However, I've got 18 minutes left on driving time, so unfortunately I am going to have to take a 45-minute break to extend the driving time. It's a little bit crappy, but however, with a 45-minute break, it's going to be about 2:30, 2:45 getting back to the yard, which still isn't too bad for a Friday. And that'll give me a nice little 12.5, 13-hour shift done. Just a little 13-hour shift, nothing much. But overall though, it's been a good one. Getting down there without a break was fantastic. Unfortunately, on the way back up, we've hit a lot of traffic around Birmingham. Due to the weather he's seen earlier on, we hit a lot of traffic around Stoke area, and now I think this is pretty much set from earlier on. There might have been an accident around Woolston, Limb Services area, going up towards the M62, because the rain would have been really heavy earlier on around this area. So maybe that's why the traffic is so heavy right now. And I'm not gonna lie, I could probably do with a coffee as well. And unfortunately, I think everybody's had the same idea, because the M6 is at a standstill. It's not just trucks, but there's a lot of cars trying to get into the services as well. And I think that is actually what's causing the backlog right now. It's the car park to get on with the cars. My word, that sun is bright. That's where that taxi driver's going then. Let's get parked up somewhere. In fact, we just hit 15 minutes left on driving time. So let's change that over to a break. Unfortunately, it's not just the motorway, it's got queues. We've got a big queue to try and get off the services. It's not a good sign. It's moving a little bit. I've got 1 hour and 20 minutes in total before I need to take a break again. Well, pull up for the night, shall I say. Unfortunately, because we've got a lot of roadworks around this section at the moment, because they're digging up the car park to make room for electric charging points by the looks of it. Originally there was 3 lanes to merge into the one by the roundabout, so it used to help ease traffic a little bit. Now just down to the one, so it's a bit congested, everybody trying to get out. Shouldn't take too long, no, to be honest. Well, it looks like 45 minutes sat on the service station has made no difference to the M6 northbound, unfortunately. I don't really think of, there must have been an accident somewhere down this little section. Can't just be congestion, surely. My word, what does everybody do for a job? Be able to finish before 2:30 on a Friday? Sign me up. Oh, how much difference the M6 looks now though from this morning on the way down. Thank you very much, drive. Worst thing about it though, I was hoping that if I got back to the yard for around 2:30, I would have had enough time to get home and I could have picked little man up from school. But because of all the traffic today, that won't be happening, unfortunately. It's kind of bummed me out a little bit, really, because his little face lights up whenever I do get to pick him up, which is pretty rare, to be fair. But at least I'm going to be getting home at a good time, so I suppose that's a positive in its own, isn't it? It's taken approximately 15 minutes to get to where I am from the services. It's about 10 minutes getting off the service station itself. Another 5 minutes queuing up to get on the M6. But earlier on I would not have had enough time to get back. 15 minutes is not enough. It's just not. If he had 25 minutes, I probably would have gone for it. Ah, there you go. There's the accident. Hopefully nobody was injured. Oh, if you don't laugh, you cry. Just as I thought we was past all the traffic, getting over the bridge, it opened up a little bit, and then
obstruction detected.
There's no obstruction anywhere near the camera. Stop going on. God. 12 hours with this camera going off constantly. It's not good for your health. Get an AI camera, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Doesn't stop giving alerts. If I could, I'll turn the camera around and show you, but it's mounted on a bracket. There's literally nothing in front of the camera. It keeps coming up with obstruction. I'm not too sure why though. So I need to try and get across. Thank you very much. Quick flash of the hazards. It could always be worse. I could be sat in the traffic going southbound, because that is even worse than what it was northbound. Since the M62 junction, probably about 4 miles back, it's been at a standstill all the way up and past Haydock. Just shows, doesn't it? You think you're having a bad day, there's always somebody else having a worse one than yourself. A little bit like me. I thought I was having a bad day with traffic. They're gonna have a worse one for the next hour probably. Right then, 2 miles to go. That's all, 2 miles. Next 5 minutes or so. And it's taken 35 minutes so far to get here from the services. So I made the right decision then. Stopping over, taking that second break. He checked in the card. Let's go. 3 o'clock just hitting. And just like that, we're home.
Darren,
Yeah.
I like it this down.
You've been wearing that today, haven't you?
Yeah.
You got your dinner down your top?
No.
No?
Looks like it.
It looks like you have. Have you missed Daddy? Daddy misses you. So yeah, we're back home on a Friday. Just gone 3 o'clock.
Just missed pick-up.
Just missed pick up by literally 25 minutes or so. And on that note, I am going to call it a day on a video. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, keep on trucking, stay safe. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
That's
You hold it. Go on then.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you want
Yeah.
that on TV?
Yeah. Do you want to see that on TV?
Yeah.
You can do. Right. What you need to do to finish the video, right? Look, you got to hit that middle button there. Got that. Bye.
What? I'm ready.
Go on, that bit there in the middle. Go. Right, bye-bye.